the Aztecs believed the world had already ended 4 times. Not metaphorically, literally. 4 previous universes had existed. 4 previous suns had illuminated the earth. All of them had died. The Aztecs were living under the 5th sun, and according to their religion, the 5th sun was starving. The solution was straightforward: feed it human hearts, because if the sun stopped moving, everyone died. This created a logistical challenge. The sun needed feeding every day. According to Aztec mythology, the universe operated through sacrifice. Even the gods sacrificed themselves to create the sun. The problem was, the sun kept demanding payment. Without nourishment, the sun would stop. Darkness would return. The world would end. The stars would consume humanity. And giant skeletal monsters would descend from the heavens. The Aztecs considered this undesirable. The Aztecs collected taxes too: corn, cacao, cotton, gold, and occasionally people. The capital city of Tenochtitlan was one of the largest cities on Earth. Larger than London, cleaner than Paris, more sophisticated than most European cities. It was also consuming human sacrifices at industrial scale. Eventually, the Aztecs encountered an unusual problem. The sun required more sacrifices. Conquests alone could not supply enough prisoners. So they invented a new kind of war. Flower wars were battles fought specifically to capture sacrificial victims, not territory, not resources, not strategic objectives. People. The objective was not killing your enemy. The objective was taking him home alive, which is considerably worse. The sun was still alive. When Spanish conquistadors first saw Tenochtitlan, they thought they were dreaming. The city rose from the middle of a lake. It contained marketplaces serving 60,000 customers per day, floating gardens, aqueducts, palaces, libraries, and a giant pyramid where sacrifices took place. Civilizations are rarely one thing. Rome built roads and crucified people. The Mongols created international trade networks and collected sacks of ears. The Aztecs engineered cities and fed hearts to the sun. History contains multitudes. In 1487, the Aztecs dedicated the expanded Great Temple of Tenochtitlan. According to contemporary accounts, the ceremony lasted 4 days. Thousands of captives were sacrificed. Some sources claim 80,000. Modern historians consider that figure unlikely. They also agree the actual number was still horrifying. At a certain point, this stops feeling like ritual and starts feeling like event management. By the early 1500s, the Aztec Empire was powerful, rich, feared, and deeply unpopular. Many conquered peoples hated paying tribute. They hated Aztec rule, and they particularly hated being selected as solar maintenance. Then Hernán Cortés arrived, with fewer than 1,000 Spaniards, and tens of thousands of indigenous allies eager for revenge. The empire discovered a difficult truth: terror scales efficiently, so does resentment. Tenochtitlan fell in 1521. The empire disappeared. The temples were destroyed. The sacrifices ended. The priests were gone. The flower wars were gone. The 5th sun remained. The sun rose the next morning, and the morning after that, and the morning after that. The Aztecs had spent centuries feeding it human hearts. The universe, apparently, had other plans. That's episode 5 of Grim Tales. The Aztecs built one of the greatest cities in human history. Created advanced agricultural systems, produced remarkable art, and transformed warfare into a renewable energy program for a celestial object. History contains multitudes. Next week, the Byzantine Empire's favorite political compromise, blinding people until they stopped being a problem. Suze. Leave a comment with where Grim Tales should go next. And if you're still here, you know what you are.